So you see Nigerian soldiers crying like girls at the battlefront. That's an attack that happened few days ago, yeah. Boko Haram attacked them, scattered their camp, carried their motor, did everything to them.
So you get the news where they're everywhere now. The soldiers where they buy for Niger State. About 20 of them where they say they buy for Niger State.
What pains me most is that these people told us after buying enough weapons, they'll bring all those that are Zamfara, Katsina, Zambisa Forest, that they are all coming to locate themselves.
General Kangi clarified that the military is not involved in
concerning our people.
Even the intelligence agencies are questioning. In fact, to be specific, recently, the CDS, that is the Chief of Defense Staff, was asking this question, maybe on Arise or somewhere when he was a guest.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Plan B TV News, Gist, and Blog. In this particular video, we're going to continue from where we stopped about Nigeria Armed Forces. Nigerian soldiers are dying daily. They are dying like a fly, and they are being buried like a fly. Every day, there is mass burial for Nigerian army, and they keep on asking for Nigerians to buy Nigerian military forms so that they can be sent and sacrificed to their Fulanis. I want you guys to watch this particular video of VDM. We'll be right back. There is a reason I'm showing you this video. If you have watched it before, don't worry. There's a lot of videos I want you guys to see in this video that we're making.
So you see Nigerian soldiers crying like girls at the battlefront. That's an attack that happened few days ago, yeah. Boko Haram attacked them, scattered their camp, carried their motor, did everything to them. Can we now say that Tinubu regime has no government? Because you said that in Goodluck Ebelete Jonathan's regime. You said that. So stop it. Put a stop to it. I want to believe that you said that time because Goodluck did there. You want pressure him to leave office. Finally, you don't do office now. Now they use soldiers, say they play politics. Boko Haram get fighter drone. Drone where get gun, they fight army. Boko Haram get fighter drone. Nigerian army no get. Using the armies to play politics. Using his innocent life to play politics. After all now, when I go buy weapon, they go make small money from buying weapons, from importing weapons to use to fight Boko Haram. So if they stop the war, how would they make money? Oh, come to think about it. They can't stop this war between Boko Haram because they need money to buy arms. And that's where they get their chua from. So they can never stop the war.
Now, you watch this particular video of VDM. Nigerian soldiers are crying. A lot of them are complaining. They are massacring Nigerian soldiers daily. Like this particular video. Not just this guy that is complaining right now. And I want you guys to watch this activist. What he also said from his own view for what Nigerian soldiers are passing through.
So you get the news where they're everywhere now. The soldiers where they buy for Niger State. About 20 of them where they say they buy for Niger State. And you see, for the past 1-2 months now, you get this guy when they follow online for TikTok, this ex-man, where they call out military officers back to back and the role where they play for this insecurity and insurgents. And you know, I did very surprised because I know and I did very sure say the president by one way or the other must just see this video or somebody must don't brief him. My question I be this. Is it that these issues, Norwich issues, what we go take seriously? I've been with a fear to call these military generals to ask them question. This guy waiting in the talk so how far? Because you see, I do some videos about 1 year and 2 years ago. When I tell they complain about how the military don't regularize themselves with civilian. Bro, where will they grow up for worry? If you say your head they hot, you know the hear word, you the tear area. Where you hear say sojo the boss at. Bro, you the couple. I know they forget during the 1999 crisis for worry. I go St. Paul Catholic Church, I go play ball. As I they come back, they pass through ERA. make I enter inside the college where we dey stay. Curfew day. After 6, army track me just by the gate. Bro, the slap where they give me, from that day, 5 o'clock, I don't enter house. Those days when it be like, say, if army hang socks for rope where they wash clothes, that full street, they free from armed robber activity for like 2 years. Those were the glory days of our Nigerian soldiers. When you know they carry the sea army, not be this one, these days army go this checkpoint, they collect blocking, they collect money. The glory days of our Nigerian soldiers. If soldier come out for barrack, if you see soldiers, we dey climb fence for a college that year, we'll park come outside, we go dey look soldiers. Bro, wait till they happen. Where are the generals of those times? Where understand what the Nigerian army be? Wait till they happen. These generals of these days, how on take carry the Nigerian military reach this level? When it be like say people know they fear against civilians, go carry arms against our Nigerian military. The days when it be like say if you get one army man for your family, bro, now generational blessing. Don't worry yourself. Nobody they follow your family, they make trouble. Because of the respect and the regard for the Nigerian army, the Nigerian military, what happened to the glory days? Why is it that these generals these days, these colonels these days, these officers of the Nigerian army these days, forget about those glory days? Abiona not get history, they not read the books, they not see, because these same people know before they join the army those days, they know the regard and the respect that they give to the Nigerian army. Waiting they happen to the Nigerian army now when it be like, say, if you wake up for morning, you go see Nigerian army, they fly bike up and down. You wake up for morning, you go see Nigerian army for roadblock, they collect money. It don't even worse, just say, Yahoo boy now go get problem with his girlfriend. The girl, because of say, he won't make the boy know say, I go mess you up. He go carry 2 army, give the 20K, 10K, they'll follow and go threaten the Yahoo boy. The army don't reach this level. Wait till they happen. It is a pity. It is painful. And I think it is time that the federal government sit with these officers of the Nigerian army, with these officers of our military to discuss and bring back the glory days of our military. Or else, this nonsense will continue to happen. When people go fit wake up in the morning, they go think of how they want to go buy our Nigerian military. Oh boy, see, it dey pay me.
We talked in our previous video how some security personnel organized a press conference to give themselves a credit that over 1,190 Fulani herdsmen were arrested along with their kingpin, sustained gun injury. You know, they were giving themselves kudos. They gave themselves high esteem credit and said it is a blatant lies that they wanted to grant Fulani amnesty. That, oh, how would they even grant Fulani or Boko Haram amnesty when they know that they are well organized with sophisticated weapons to combat these people? Unfortunately, if you have not watched that video, we make it in our previous video before we are making this one. Then we also review a video of top personnel. Let me just make a quick clip from that part and a quick clip from the personnel so that you understand where we are coming from. I want you guys to watch it.
General Kange clarified that the military is not involved in the negotiation of amnesty. This follows reports of negotiations between some state governments and bandit commanders, which saw hostages released in exchange for amnesty.
You're talking about amnesty. Amnesty is not for the military. We are to do our job according to our rules of engagement, according to our operational directives. And if from the operation conducted, people are arrested and handed over, and then amnesty is to be given to them, it's not the military that determines that. Their cases will be studied, and based on their merit, the agencies or the government responsible for doing that will just do that. It's not for the military to determine whether we have to give somebody amnesty or not. No.
This is him talking about this, but they forget. Internet never forgets. But I want you guys to watch the counterpart.
Boko Haram should lay their arms unconditionally and be accepted in the community. Opportunities are out there for them. They can be rehabilitated.
You see, when they said this, but unfortunately, they were the ones that said they should lay down their weapons, that they will grant them amnesty. Now, let's just keep this apart. The National Security Advisor to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Ribadu, came out to say, I'm an agent. Do you know Nigeria is the most safer place to be? In all over the world, Nigeria is the most safer place to be. Even in the Sambisa forest, you can even sleep and you will be secured. But I want you guys to watch what he said, though. We'll be right back.
In Nigeria today, I can assure you, because of the role you are playing, you, the leadership of the armed forces, you make everyone feel at home. The intelligence community, the civil police, all the others, when they are in your midst, they feel one. They feel very, very comfortable. And I can assure you, it's part of what we are witnessing, the progress and the change taking place in our country. Things have changed in this country since you came in, you as leaders. We are proud of you. You are defending the territorial integrity of our country. You are defending our democracy. You are defending law and order. You are making a difference. Our neighbors are losing to terrorists, to insurgents. You are standing tall. You are what we are, and Nigeria is what it is because of what you are doing. And I can assure you, yes, people will talk. Politicians will do their politics. Don't mind, don't bother, don't ever feel. Nigeria is in good hands and Nigeria is in good shape. Nigeria is moving, Nigeria is progressing. We are improving. If you see the reforms that or changes that took place in the last 2 years, it's unprecedented. Things that have been on for decades, some of them 30 years or more, challenges that ordinarily will bring down countries, we are still standing strong. We are addressing them. You need to go around and see how things have changed. There is no part of Nigeria today you cannot move free. No part. There is no way where you can say people are in captivity. It's a lie. You cannot completely say criminals and bad people will stop what they are doing. But our ability to respond is what matters. Anywhere, anything happen in this country today, you'll be there. And you'll address it, and you will reverse it, and you will change it, and you'll give us back our lives. For the first time, I can assure you, they are on the run. Niger Delta is back. Sometimes we go for weeks without violence. Southeast is back. They are giving them back their lives. The economy is beginning to pick up. Even here in the northwest and north central, hitherto it used to be no-go area in many places. Now you can take your car and drive at night and go to Kaduna. Now you can go to Lokoja. Now you can go to Mina. Now you can go to Boko. You are walking. And it's not just like that. Something is happening. And there is nowhere today. You can drive to Gusau if you like. Yes, things are happening. Politicians may not want to allow Nigerians to appreciate that because they would play their politics. But don't mind them. Continue to do the right thing. Continue to secure our country. Continue to do the work for our own country. President Tinubu, as I always will tell him whatever I'm doing, I spoke to him earlier, just before coming in here. And I told him I'm coming to this event. And he said I should bring his gratitude and thanks to you. You are the reason why today Nigeria is getting safer and safer every day. And like always, on behalf of a very grateful country, we say thank you. Thank you. We are proud of you. The few politicians may not probably be saying that, but the reality is that Nigerians are feeling it in their own. Those who are living in the villages, those farmers who have gone back to their farms in probably more than 80%. Those who can do their business, schools that are being opened, little clinics that are daily opening across the country, they are the ones who know what is happening, and they are happy with the development. I'm taking my time to tell you this because to tell you, don't ever feel that people are not aware of the work you are doing. And people are very, very, very grateful. This is an event that will continue as additional innovations, ideas to continue to bring all of us together. You have done extremely well to unite all the security forces, all the agencies. We speak with one voice. We work as one, all, and you are also doing it with the armed forces. This place is a good innovation. It's something that can help because there is no way we can continue to be in silos. People doing different things without coordination and not one single platform that brings all of us. We want to thank you and God bless you. God continue to bless the armed forces of our country and God bless.
Now, people like this, people like Ribadu, you wonder how after they lie, they go back home to sleep. Sometimes you want to wonder, are they lying in favor of themselves to protect the Fulani? Or are they lying to protect the image of Nigeria? Or are they lying to deceive Bola Ahmed Tinubu? How would National Advisor on Security organize a press conference to lie like this, that Nigeria is the most safer place, where people are crying every day, people are dying every day? You might want to understand the genesis of all this crisis. Have you guys watched this recent video of this woman on how this Fulani took cows to her farm to make sure they finish all her crops? I want you guys to see.
Our people. But you can wait to make you carry the cow. He say in this thing don't spoil. He say you carry this cow, enter in farm, spoil in farm. Eh?
Daily, people are protesting over the buying of people in Enugu, in Benue, in River, all over Nigerians, in Edo states, in Delta states, everywhere. No place is secured, including the capital territory. But Ribadu is lying. Have you guys watched this particular video?
What pains me most is that these people told us that they are going to bring, after buying enough weapons, they'll bring all those that have been put in disarray or driven away from Zamfara, Katsina, Zambisa forest, that they are all coming to locate themselves in Igbo land, that there's no security in Igbo land, that they will come there and then they will deal with us. And that the dumb man was just flippant. Maybe he took something. He said, do you know Ibadan? Lagos Expressway? We are in all the bush there. We're everywhere there. We're also in the south. So we are waiting for the slightest signal. We will finish you people and take over this land. So they claim that Nigeria belongs to Fulani. They said it. That is why we are afraid of, I've been talking about this open grazing and this Roga.
Yeah.
They have a plan. They have a plan. And I accuse the soldiers who are not non-Christians. Some of them are Fulani. They are part of it. Because they are shooting these men. When our people wanted to comb the bush, the soldiers said, if you move a step, we finish you. Don't go there. So they know where the boys are. They know the location. And what they do is in the daytime, they use their cow to confuse people. Then after some time, the cows will go to rest and they take their gun and do the operation of kidnapping. Government should act decisively. They should act decisively. Otherwise, what is happening in the northern part of the country will be a child's play to what will happen here. So government should sit up, because the primary purpose of government is to secure life and property. Yeah. Any government that has failed in that has failed woefully. And Nigeria is on a reverse gear. We are nosediving. We are nosediving. We don't have security. All the bush, we went around, no soldier, no police, nothing. The people, were having a field there. And where they released us was, if they kidnap people along Isukwato, they will parade them round, and there, when they pay ransom, they are released from that particular spot. Those they kidnap along Enugu Expressway, Log Banta, they bring them. Eventually, they bring them there to collect ransom. Those they kidnap along anywhere in the south, around the southwest. So they know that they are there. And I guess that when I said to the Oga, how do you collect this money? He said, don't worry. Once we are through with you, we will invite motorcyclists. They will come and there will be a truck. A truck will come to put the money in the truck. And that the people who paid them said that was exactly what happened. Immediately they came out from the bush. They told them they were monitoring whether there is police or army. They said, go up. Okay, come back, come this way. And then eventually they stopped. A truck came without number. So the boys will carry one Ghana must go, put in the truck until they took the 100,000. After they have counted it, 100 million. They said, okay, you can.
Now, in all of this, you might want to wonder, are we still in that Nigeria where we can easily work, trade, and strive fairly without being scared? If you are not afraid of courtesan, you are afraid of kidnapper, you are afraid of no gunmen, you are afraid of Fulani herdsmen, you are afraid of Boko Haram, you are afraid of ISIS, you are afraid of Al-Qaeda, you are afraid of everything before you not be afraid of Nesi Wike and Akpabio, including Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Everybody's afraid of APC, afraid of everybody right now. Now, before we round it up, I want you guys to watch this video.
My message to my Fulani people, my dear Fulani people, my heart is bleeding. I cry not just because my own father is missing, but because our entire tribe is bleeding silently. We are hated, we are feared, we are misunderstood, and some of it is our own fault. Today, everyone sees the Fulani man as a bandit, even when he is innocent, even when he is just a farmer, even when he is a man of peace. He is already judged as guilty. But this was not who we used to be. Our ancestors were people of honor, people of truth, people of knowledge. Do you remember our ancestor, Shehu Danfodio, Shehu Usman Danfodio? Do you remember what he stood for? He stood for justice. He said, a nation can rise without religion, but it cannot rise without knowledge. and it is true. Countries like America now, they rise because they have knowledge, not religion. Shehu Danfodio fought ignorance with books, not with bullets. He built schools, not bandit camps. He taught justice, not jungle. So what had happened to us? What happened to us? Why are we no longer known for knowledge, but for AK-47 and cows? Why did we abandon the turban of scholarship for the image of terror and banditry? My people, we are destroying ourselves. Today, we can't walk freely in markets. People fear us. They avoid us. They insult us, even when we are innocent. My father was a peaceful man. He worked to bring peace between government and our own community. They called him to help, but now he has already disappeared. He has disappeared, and nobody wants to speak for him because he is a Fulani. Wallahi, I swear to Allah, wallahi, this is not the future Shehu Danfodio wanted for us. He wanted us to lead with wisdom, not fear. He wanted us to carry books, not guns. He wanted us to protect the weak, not oppress them. My dear Fulani youth, don't let ignorance define our future. Let us return to knowledge. Let us return to peace. Let us return to honor. Please, if we don't change, wallahi, the world will bury us with shame. The world will bury us in shame. May Allah protect the innocent among us. May He guide those who have lost the path, and may He return my father safely. Thank you very much. Please share this message, not just for my father, but for every innocent soul caught in this storm of confusion and hate. Please, not just because of my father or anything, just share the video for the sake of innocent souls caught in this storm of confusion.
This is a Fulani man who said in his own view that enough is enough. I understand his point that it is not all Fulani that are bad, but it is just obvious that majority of them in the forest have created a bad image from them. Oh, everybody now believe, even as much you try not to believe that these people are bad or they are not bad, but unfortunately, you can see that every time you see them in the streets with their cattle or in the forest with their cattle, they are always constituting nuisance. Why? Priority. Because the cows, the cattle, that animal they are rearing in the bush belongs to your Senate, belongs to your rep, belongs to your local government, belongs to the authority. This cow does not belong to them. That's why they do what they are doing with confidence. They are not afraid. And if you touch them, it becomes a problem. Police cannot arrest them. The hands of the police are tied. They now make Nigerian police so weak because immediately police arrest them, one phone call, police will have to release them. Now everybody is blaming the police. Unfortunately, it is not the police fault. The police hands are tied. The thing that pains me most is the Nigerian soldiers. They are sacrificing every day. Every day is a Nigerian army being buried and forgotten, and their parents we just weep for nothing. Next year, they will bring out a new army form. The hungry Nigeria, which just starve for this purpose, will buy this form because of 50,000 naira salary. They will send it to the forest, buy them again. They will say, recruit more, recruit.
Recruit 50 million youths into the army and the other thing. Take away from their recruitment source. What they will eat? Cassava, nadu, corn, in the morning, yam in the afternoon. It's growing here. You create demand and consumption.
I think guys even heard that. Even to pay Nigerian feeding allowance, all this army, their feeding allowance is a problem. They're not even paying them. If you think I'm lying, watch this video.
Good afternoon, fellow Nigerians. Please, if you ever think that I just get up to say something that I don't know, then you are deceiving yourself. The federal government estimated cost of feeding for every single soldier fighting Boko Haram terrorists in Sambisa forest is 90,000 naira per month. But the foods given to each soldier on monthly basis is not up to 25,000 naira worth. Then where is the balance? And how do you want terrorism to end when some people have utilized this opportunity as means of cashing out? Most of the time, the soldiers will have to put hand into their pocket and buy food from the peanuts being paid to them as salary. And you want the country to be better. If you think you are in the higher authority and you really care about the welfare of these soldiers, please be fair enough to go and investigate what I'm saying right now.
Now you want to ask yourself, why are people still buying this form? The ones that are there are crying every day.
Even the intelligence agencies are questioning. In fact, to be specific, recently, the CDS, that is the Chief of Defense Staff, was asking this question, maybe on Arise or somewhere when he was our guest.
Yeah, he was my guest.
Yeah, and actually, he was saying that they are wondering how these people get their weapons, how do they get
Yeah, but
money?
doesn't it bother you when the Chief of Defense Staff, who is supposed to know these things, I mean, the insurgency has been going on for quite some time.
Yeah, and he has been in the theater.
I mean, and you have to wonder, I mean, doesn't it sound a bit lame if somebody as senior as that comes out and is wondering, well, I wonder where they're getting their weapons from? I mean, after they've been fighting for more than a decade. I mean, you're a state actor, you've got intelligence, you've got the muscle of the state, you've got the army, the intelligence services. I mean, you would think that in those circumstances, by now, and you also cooperate with a lot of other international agencies, that by now you'd have a better idea, because that's part of fighting terrorism, isn't it? Cutting off their funding, knowing where these things are coming from and trying to plug those holes and getting the cooperation of other countries to do that.
Well, I cannot speak for Christopher,
I'm not speaking about him specifically, I'm just saying generally.
No, generally, let me tell you, the Nigerian Armed Forces and security agencies are handicapped. In the sense that they don't have the backing or the right to even question the activities of this international organization, not even the federal government, because let me tell you, these NGOs or international organizations come into this country directly without reporting to the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and without being oversighted by anybody.
Yeah, but why?
That is because that's what they want.
What? You mean that's the precondition?
Yes.
For them coming in to help your country?
Not only precondition, that's the way they operate. And that, I guess, is why they are not calling Boko Haram or agreeing that this is a terrorist.
But aren't they registered as charities and stuff in Nigeria?
I know. And that's the problem.
Which means that automatically, if they are, then you must have some oversight.
It's not that
capacity over.
It's not that the Nigerian security agencies don't have this information. It will come out. It is now, this is the right opportunity.
Right.
And this motion that I brought, hopefully, will now unveil the hidden things going on through investigation. We are doing a closed door hearing with them. They will be able to come out now to tell the Senate indeed what they suspect and the information. They have a lot of information.
Yeah.
The CDS is being bold enough. Before, they don't. I remember an incident, as I said, one time, the Nigerian army, through their intelligence, got information they are doing that they are engaged in funny things. And they raided the place, and the whole world was saying, oh, how can you...
You mean USAID?
Yes.